Alright, here's the start of the playthrough of the second game. I'm a little nervous because this game was only out for about less than a week. See, could not load system data. That's already making me worried. I'm not going to show the opening movie because given the patterns of this game, they will show the opening movie after I complete enough events anyway. Alright, there's a backstory to just to refresh anyone who hasn't played the game for a while. It's not informative enough for people who are completely new to the series, though. Alright. For options, I'm gonna lower the BGM and sound effects a bit so they don't end up overshadowing my voice too much. I'll keep the voices on at normal volume then. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I don't have any clear data for this game. I can't... What? Wait, we only have 229 save slots this time? They're skimping out on the save slots for some reason. It was at least 300 for the first game. Alright, Nightmare. You won't be able to choose weaken or retry. Yes, continue anyways. Loading data from the original game will give you bonuses. Yes. Here's my level 70 cleared data. If I did another playthrough and used all my Shining Palm tickets, I could probably get to level 80, but it's not worth it. All I get is just a yeah. See, all I would get a few extra sepif, but no, probably nothing game breaking, I think. Yeah, I would if I had done that. I probably would have gotten Saintly Force as well, which would help in buffing myself. But Rean already has a self-attack buff anyway, so it's not strictly necessary. I can live without it, and I'll probably be able to make it in the long run anyways. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Well, if I went to level 80, the final boss of that game would have been completely trivial. Level 70 is probably good enough to beat it on Nightmare mode with a little bit of RNG. At least that's what I keep saying to justify everything to myself, right? Alright. Golden Emblem for reaching rank A0. That's max AP, by the way.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Yeah, you did lose really bad
Thanks
back
for
there.
worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class VII, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
This seems to be based on mandatory events, huh?
We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
Yeah, I wonder if since I didn't
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment.
Since I didn't do all the bonding events. I was unsure how it would affect the dialogue here.
That, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Well, Osborne still kind of deserved it.
Go finish your speech in hell.
Of course, now it completely destabilized Erebonia, so that's not so good either.
Before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
Yeah, it's definitely impossible to play this game first.
Those seemingly never-ending days, or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time. He isn't real. He never was.
He's Objective C now.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
That's strange, I can't use turbo mode. Oh shoot, did they change the turbo buttons? No, the turbo button is now the left stick. That's really... Why? What kind of horrible design is this?
Where am I?
It was just fine as the right trigger. Oh man, I wonder if there's a way to change the gamepad settings.
How did I get here?
I may have to use anti-micro, assuming it works with this game.
And then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not.
Celine.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Seriously, how hard did Crow hit you?
So you're going to need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
He did that much damage, he should have cut you in half. Legend of Heroes chose the Cold Steel 2. It's November? Seriously, how hard did Crow hit me? He must have did like way beyond the damage cap. He must have hit me for millions of damage without one attack. If he managed to knock me out for a month.
What are you talking about? Wait.
put Rean in a freaking coma? How? Rean was still conscious at the end.
What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off. How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question?
Don't you remember Celine?
You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valimar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too.
Ordine. But why is Kroos... so Kroos, I guess he just doesn't want our Osborne to pop up. That's why he's working with them, even after killing the one he hated so much,
That one is known as the Azure Knight, Ordine. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
It's pretty sad that they always try to give it. This series always gives a hope spot by making the boss battle beatable or look beatable, and then have them either in as their finishing move or in a cutscene kill us in one hit. They're all about dangling hope in front of us. I swear, this series must have been directed by Junko Inashima herself. Yes, it makes so much sense.
Why? Why did it come to this?
Kondo is Junko in disguise.
Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause.
3 years of it.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know.
Damn it!
I need to save soon. I need to exit and try to see if I can do something about this turbo mode button.
This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Okay, so... Is it possible that the right trigger is now being used for something else? So weird. Most of the art controls seem to be the same. I really don't like where they put the turbo mode. Notebook. Main notebook allows you to read a summary of the story thus far, while the help notebook contains information on how to play the game. You can access both by pressing the back button or by choosing the note section in the camp menu, then flipping through various tabs. Also confirm your current objective by pressing the X button to access the navigation screen. Here's the map. Whoa, a cat's just following me. Ah. It looks like it's going to be a while longer before his mana finishes replenishing. I don't have time to worry about him now. I need to go find the others. I can't even check my combat links. And somehow Rean got bumped down to level 40. What? Embarrassing costumes. Huh, it looks like they didn't give me the Joshua and Estelle set at all. That means I need to actually physically... that means I need to download... Oh no, they do have it! They did somehow scan through... I guess I don't actually have to have the game downloaded. Yeah, since I played the original trilogy on a different computer, it didn't quite make it to... I didn't download... I didn't have the game installed on my current new supercomputer. Alright. The Black Fang. Okay, this might not be the best choice of gear for the for this dungeon. Seriously, he must be freezing like this. Anyways, I better seriously, I can't believe it. I mean, going in a coma for a month is one thing, but actually taking away all my levels, that's just too cruel, man. Cruel and unusual, I say. At least I can equip this to give me a slight edge. But seriously, what happened, man? How did they do this to you? This is so unfair, man. Did Falcom... I mean, Falcom was able to balance the SC so that you could pick up right from wherever level you were last out, but here it is bumping down to level 40. I feel like it's... like, seriously, why?
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere. I can sense monsters nearby, too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
I don't even... Whoa, I can... There's my stuff. Found these equipment. This looks like all my gear. Good thing I managed to find everything. I better set the master course in my orbit too. Set the master course in the Rean's Arcus. Course can be set in the orbit section of the camp menu. Okay, what's the in-game justification for losing all my courts and stuff? I can actually choose not to have a master course equipped. Okay, seriously. How does this happen? Also, it looks like we can now upgrade our slots. But still... They really need to give me some kind of justification for some of the things I'm losing. I don't even have my old accessories. I might as well just use up all the this DLC. Even though not everyone is available yet. Crow's casuals are not here because he is dead to me. I also didn't buy every single every single attachment from the first game, so that's kind of a shame. I probably should have done that. Oh well. It's all aesthetics anyway. Wait, I still have Crow's faceplate. I guess that's because it can be put on anyone's Arcus. I have a second set of casuals. Tio. Let Trails to Zeros as Azur's Tio come along. They actually have an official name for it. A shame that they're not going to translate it for us anytime soon. I mean, an official translation at least. Oh, now we have gold Arcus covers. Okay, seriously, how many of these do I have? And now we have some for all of our party members in this game. Claire, Sharon, and Toa. Angelica is returning. Elise is playable this time. Alphen 2. Evil Mishi. And the rest, I'm definitely gonna get the Sepith set. Let's face it. Everything costs way too much in this game. I feel no shame in getting all the Sepith because of the horrible inflation rate of everything. I should probably save the rest for later. Unspeakable costume. Okay, let's see. What else do I have? Normal casuals, second casuals, which is way too, which is not appropriate for our current climate. The heck is this? A vestige of Rean's impressionable younger years. Wearing it will not unleash the dark power within you. So Rean used to be a Chuny, huh? Someday, Rean, you need to get back to your former power. This is pathetic. You are so pathetically weak right now. I don't even know how this happened. Alright, I'm back and I redid the shortcut. What the? I did not expect that. I didn't... looks like field attacks can now be used in a combo. Which makes me wonder, maybe they could just... if they could do this all along, maybe they should have made Trails into make an action version of Trails. I don't know. That monster looks like a tough one. But tough is just what I need to get warmed up. Press A to attack enemies on the field. Attack from the front will cause the enemy to pause briefly, but if you can land from behind, the enemy will be stunned or even faint if my attack is effective. Walk away.
Now's our chance. Let's get.
Okay. Turn orders. I heard that this time attacks or physical attacks are more likely to miss. So if I want to make use of physical attacks, I'm gonna need accuracy boosting stuff. These AT bonuses are, I think, pretty much standard. But I heard that in areas where the higher elements are active, they have higher risk bonuses.
Here I go.
I have no choice but to use normal attacks, huh? Now have craft points, but
let's move.
Now I can use Autumn Leaf Cutter to delay them.
There.
I might be super wimpy now, but I'm still strong enough to beat these guys, hopefully. That wasn't enough to finish him off.
My turn.
Okay. Finished you off for real this time.
Okay, it's safe for now.
I'm so weak. I'm gonna need to make some super quartz with the Sepith later. Not bad. The monsters around here shouldn't be a problem if you can keep that up. No, I can do better. I need to hurry up and get back in fighting form. I wonder, what about our classmates? Are they also de-leveled? Or will they all be level 70 while Rean is still a wimp? Now view the monster guide. Monster guide automatically records information on monsters you fought, serving as a valuable reference. Information is recorded gradually. Unlocking all the monster specifics will require you to keep attacking it or use certain arts, items, and crafts. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to fully scan them, though. Active voice record. Last 50 active voice lines heard, allowing you to reread them or listen to them again.
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
a minute.
Well, only one way to find out.
Huh. Not available. Okay. I am given the bare minimum arts to work with. Seriously, they gave me such weak stuff. What happened to my Zamorian ore equipment? This gave me a renamed Kazakiri. That's it. Golden Emblem. That's pretty much the only thing saving my butt right now. I still don't have all the information for this thing. Uh-oh. There's an event ahead, but I do see an ornament charging station. Yeah, this gear is kind of... What should I put in? Skull gear it is. What the?
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
There's some kind of rolling monster thing.
Excuse me? You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you?
Well, it's not like there's much else we can do to help him, unless. Besides, it's not. We don't have any way to bring him with us, and well,
Hey,
I'm not sure. I don't think there's any other. I don't think any awaken or Rean can pilot it, anyways.
Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
That means that all our classmates are probably dead, and we're the only ones left alive to take on the world by ourselves.
A month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
How? Damn, Crow really hit us hard. And he shattered all our gear, all our ornaments, somehow magically set our Master Quartz back to level 1. Seriously, what the heck did he do? Maybe it's a special property that Origin has. If you defeat an opponent, de-level them. Make them weak noobs again!
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Crow probably stepped on them.
Hey, wait a...
Unless he was feeling merciful and only de-leveled them and left them alive. Just like he did with us.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Expand the mini-map by pressing... Well, we don't... on the Xbox, this is the triple line button. I think. Hold on, I actually need to look at one of my settings. Fixed. I wanted to always point north to make it easier for me to deal with. Okay, are you sure you're rusty, Rean? You're Your field attack is better than the previous game, so how the hell are you supposedly rusty? This makes no sense. Seriously. Oh no, this one can only be stunned by strike, so that one will not be easy to cut down with his sword. Might be better off using arts. But we don't have much EP. No!
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Oh, can we get a double advantage here? Arts can be used by setting a quartz or master quartz into the orb. Okay, they seem to be weak to fire. That's a good sign. Space is probably what the why does Silver cost so much? On that note, well, at least it shows how powerful each art is relative to each other. That's a good improvement. Firebolt, why does it cost so much? Why does it cost 30? Yes, I stole that turn bonus too.
Here I go.
I need to use an arm leaf cutter, and can these be delayed? Yes. They also, whoa, they're really weak to poison and burn though. I don't know how that works.
There. Ha! My turn.
Okay, this will buy me time to cast another art. Wait, before I do that... Oh, I'll worry about scanning them later when I'm a little stronger and more healed. Get some extra CP out of you.
Let's move.
Oh crap, I cannot delay you enough. Gale! No, Arc Slash. That's still not enough. I am not as OP as I was before. Let's see, maybe if I can feint you, that'll work.
Burn to ash. Fall!
No, that failed. Haha, you missed. Too slow. When attack misses, the target will counterattack.
Here I go.
Okay, I better get serious then.
Activate.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'm on nightmare mode, right?
Okay, it's safe.
Or maybe they're just making the first enemies more merciful, unlike in the original trilogy where you just slapped a flat multiplier on everyone and called it good. Yeah, I am on nightmare. That's the thing with the original trilogy's nightmare mode. Now everyone's used to the original trilogy's nightmare difficulty. Everyone's thinking, everyone considers Cold Steel's nightmare difficulty to be too easy. It's like if Nocturne Rebirth was your first RPG, you might consider every RPG after that to be too easy. That's pretty much just how it is. You're just getting too used to the harder stuff, that everything just doesn't seem as challenging in comparison. What's an Orman's charging station doing out here? Well, whatever. This will be a good point to return if I need to recharge. Though, to be fair, the damage... enemies don't do as much damage on Cold Steel's Nightmare, and you can actually outspeed them too, but then again, that might be me talking from the experience of being outsped by even the slowest enemies in the original trilogy's Nightmare. Orman charging stations, so, I definitely need to take a rest, though. Ugh. I wish there was an option in the menu to speed up the charging station's loading. Okay. Isengard range 2. Need to check something in the help menu real quick. Oh, there's some other... Lost Arts Overdrive.
could try calming down a little, you know.
A bird.
You could at least respond.
Found tier in chest. Okay, good. Seriously, why did they suddenly change the mechanics of the Arcus unit? This is the exact same unit we had at the beginning in the first game. There's not as much justification to suddenly change the mechanics of it as in the original trilogy, where they actually did give you a different orbment model altogether. That one looks really powerful. So I can't let something like this throw me off. I need to hurry up and get back up to speed. The stronger the better. Don't tell me this is where I use my S-Craft, Azure Flame Slash.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Okay, so... 5 times more is likely. Ineffective. So now they can actually be weak to status effects. 100 would be considered neutral chance, while 200 would be considered super chance, I guess. It does not affect the ailment's duration or potency. All the buffs as well. AT delay. There's a stealth status too.
My turn.
What? Why can't I do anything? Oh, now you let me use S-Craft. I already had 100 CP, dude. Alright, does it tell... What's the difference between the 100 and 200 CP in terms of damage? I never really knew. Is it twice as strong or 1.5 times as strong or what?
Let's move.
Yeah, this one has a lot of range, that's for sure.
Gather on my blade.
Vanquisher, swift and sure. It's gonna take a while for me to level up, isn't it? That about wraps it up. I feel like I've gotten the hang of fighting again. Now I just need to focus on getting down this mountain as fast as I can. Seriously. How are they going to justify everyone else getting leveled down? They're not awakeners, so they shouldn't have had any issues synchronizing or anything like that. I hope they explain, huh? Otherwise it'll just seem like bad narrative. I can actually walk down the mountain like this, just constantly slashing away. Okay. And that treasure chest is guarded by 2 enemies. What the heck? A winged frog.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
My turn.
Ah, I can't hit them all, can I? Ah. Ah, I can. There.
Here I go.
Once I kill them all, oh wait, can I even get them again? No, I can't. Curse you! Oh, and now I got them.
There.
Oh, yes, and it refilled my CP as well. Ah! At least on Nightmare they're nerfed a bit for me.
Let's move.
What if I just move really far away?
My turn.
Yes! Brilliant!
This is stressful.
Yeah, that's what you get for being a frog. You can't move as well as a human like me. Okay, well, you already seen me take on this enemy, so I might as well do it off screen. Okay, I fought my way over this chest. It really sucks that I'm no longer. I can't. It really sucks not to be, not to have my OP gear anymore. Yeah, Falcom just can't balance a game to be this long. I guess Falcom has trouble trying to make your say progression of power in a really long game, huh? Maybe that's why I have to split it so much like this, and even reset your progression too.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend?
So Emma's a witch.
First the Great Knight legend turns out to be based on a true story. Now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Well, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
That explains all the powers she used throughout the game. Yeah. Wait, I think that one. I think that one with the wand was her bonding event. Did I get that one?
But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
Now I'm kind of tempted to go back and actually and just keep doing new game pluses until I have enough to get max bonding points.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Okay, now I have to go north to get a proxy puppet. I hope I don't have to use it.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Alright, be right back.
My turn.
Alright, open sesame. Proxy puppet. Breaks afterwards. That kind of sucks, but better than nothing. Even though I killed all these enemies, I still haven't managed to fully scan any of them. I have no choice but to actually use the battle scope on them if I want to get their information, because I can't unbalance them in my current state. I don't have any allies. If I had allies, this would be easy. Seriously. Okay. Now I have to go take this out. What is it exactly? Oh, it's stopping again. Be right back. Alright. Here we go.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
Celestial Bomb. Okay, another one of these bird things. Be right back.
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm.
Keep calm and
Start
kill
figuring
more
things out once I
baddies.
get a little farther down.
About time.
Alright,
Get out of my
there's
way.
only one. Yeah, another enemy in my way, but it's very close to a orbit station. The boss is coming up soon, though. Yeah, I may want to go back and throw some battle scopes at everything. I wish they gave me the analyze quartz at the very least. That would have made my life so much easier. Alright, be right back. Okay, time to head down.
Could it be?
Are we near his hometown? Ymir is supposed to be in a cold place.
I knew it! I've been here before! Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Probably check in on them. They're probably under attack or something by the Noble Alliance.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on.
What the?
What was that? It feels like it's coming closer.
Considering how heavy it is. Huh? What exactly is... Are they sending another giant robot after me? No, a giant piece of armor instead. Magic Knight Ortheim. Isn't this similar to Old Gadia?
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong.
And why are they heading towards me?
Damn it, what's one doing here?
Don't tell me they found out I was resting here and decided to send one over here to cap me in the knee. Uh-oh. Rean, you can tank this...
We need to get
Dang
out
it.
of here.
If only
now.
I had the enough evasion, then I could just evade tank this thing to death.
You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
Huh?
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Well, let's face it, running back to town means this thing would probably be lured back to town and kill everyone. That would not be a very good choice either.
Alright, let's do this!
Strength up. They can move twice? Ow. If only I could evade tank you. Things would be different. It's resistant to almost everything. Soul Blur would hit slightly harder.
Arcus, activate! Yeah!
That does not work very well. Ow.
My turn! Ha! My turn! Alright!
Motivate again. Ow.
My turn!
Damn it, it's going to take that heal bonus. Unless I try to steal it first.
Arcus, activate!
Oh yeah, stealing those bonuses. Just like the good old days. Huh.
Here I go.
Ow.
Let's move. All right.
Let's motivate and keep going. Ow.
Let's move. Let's move.
Ha. Ouch.
I won't give up. Arcus, activate.
If I can land the good bonuses, I might stand a chance. Or not.
Let's move. Arcus, activate. Yeah.
Seriously, I am not healing a lot from this at all, am I?
Here I go. Arcus, activate.
Ow. He took my step F! No! Gotta take advantage of those turn bonuses or else, man.
Here I go.
Haha!
Too slow.
Oh yes! Countered!
Let's move.
Oh, fuck you. You and your stupid critical turn.
Here I go.
Well, guess what? I know a certain trick I can use. Critical heal.
Arcus, activate. Yeah.
Yes, look at that massive heal. He doesn't have any way to take advantage of zero arts either.
Let's move. All right.
Boom.
Let's move.
Ha! Oh no, look at all that CP bonuses. Huh?
Let's move. All right.
Okay, motivate myself a little. Dang it! Motivate actually heals, actually gives me less of a less duration than before. It kind of sucks actually. Anyways, I better go use tier so I can steal his turn bonus real quick. As long as I steal turn bonuses, I can actually sustain myself decently.
My turn. Ha! Here I go. All right.
Uh-oh. He's getting 2 turns. I may need to use...
I won't give up. Let's move.
This really sucks, actually. I'm gonna steal that bonus even if it means losing my strength up. Because I'm not gonna be able to steal from I can't let him get a crit on me. Yes. Stealing bonuses is more important than keeping my buffs up. Playing defensively is the key to winning here. Problem is, Motivate has so much delay, it's almost not even worth it. I'm almost kind of wishing I got Saintly Force instead via the level 80 bonus after all. Yes.
Too slow. Here I go.
Oh, I'm more than halfway there. I can get a lot of bonus here too. Nice. Ow.
Here I go. All right.
I can survive 2 attacks from him. I'm safe still. Ow!
I won't give up. Marcus.
Okay, this maybe it's not even worth buffing after all. I'm not really getting a lot of bonus here. Dang it, why are my healing options so bad right now? I don't want to waste my items either, but... why did they give me such a weak healing spell? I need to hold out until I get a good bonus.
Here I go.
Curiosity, how much does an S-Craft delay me by? Way too much. It's not even worth it.
Marcus.
Oh no, he's... now he's healing. Ah.
Let's move.
Yeah, screw it. Let's just heal with this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn.
Wish there was a way to take a defensive stance in this game. I'm gonna do a preemptive heal.
Activate.
Oh, that was useless. Okay. Whoops.
My turn. All right.
Ow.
My turn.
So I have a lot of hit points.
All right, let's do this.
Let's see if I can get an advantage on you.
Gather on my blade.
Please burn. Yes! No, it didn't burn. Oh, but I did manage to force it into the next phase.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it. We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
I may have to redo this battle just to scan it.
Celine! I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again.
Oh no. Of course you remember Crow.
Not today, buddy!
Huh? That's a powerful one too.
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Nice. Ugh.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Rean! Rean!
Elise, Elfin, and Tobal.
Whew. Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Oh shit, I didn't scan it. Damn.
And Toval. And...
Rean, stay right there!
I really don't like this game's gung-ho requirement to scan things like that. Seriously.
Right. You look so exhausted.
I miss the old days when we just slap on information quartz and everything's in there for automatically.
Who's she?
Yeah.
Elise, it's really you.
Now I have to redo the whole freaking fight, probably.
I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Rean, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're alright. But how did you know I was here?
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange
Valimar.
sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
There's the opening. And looks like Rean's got a new coat too. And so does Crow. Yep, every time there's a new game, everyone has to get new duds. It's practically a rule now, isn't it? Well, it's not always a solid rule. Not all characters actually got new duds for the original trilogy. Mostly Estelle and Joshua. Elise has a sword this time. Crow armbrust. Vita has that. I wonder if it's anywhere similar to Weissman's staff. Oh, there's the two Zephyr troops. McBurn. Lecter, Altina. Rufus Albrea. He's probably not going to be an ally this time, since he's in the Noble faction. Duke Cayenne and Osborne's still back there for some reason. I guess we haven't seen... I guess he somehow survived anyways. He still has a smug smile on his face, like he's got the whole situation under control, even though he was shot in the heart. Seriously.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room. I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a catnap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise Schwarzer.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry.
Should I actually skip a bit of text?
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Wish there was a way to set things to like to text to automatically advance, like in Neptunia.
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Rean. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Baron Schwarzer doesn't look anything like Elise at all. The mom does, though. Somewhat. I'm really worried about that. About getting the information for that enemy. I may have to. I might actually re-record that portion too, just to do a better job of chipping away its hit points. Lady Lucia Schwarzer. Baron Theo Schwarzer. It's been a month now since that so-called Noble Alliance occupied Heimdallr. At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried to do what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Estrella when the capital was occupied, so we're caught up in the chaos too. It's only thanks to Tobal appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What were you doing there, Tobal? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I never turn out a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Prince Oliver asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just so glad you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appears that His Majesty the Emperor and the Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them have been taken into protective custody, so they're both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts are currently remain unknown. There's not even a confirmation that he's safe somewhere? That's more than a little worrying. You needn't be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it through the chaos and liberal last year unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. As for Cedric, father and mother, I'd like to believe they're all right too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting. Rean, I imagine you're probably most concerned about what happened to Trista and Force. Luckily for you, we've managed to get some info on that front. Please, tell me everything you know. What's happening over at the Academy? Is everyone alright? I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but both Trista and Force Military Academy are completely under the Noble Alliance forces' control now. They were both taken over not long after the war began. No. Rean? No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and their instructors? Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There's rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Try not to let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Schwarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means... Have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me. What say you? What else can I say? I would have to agree. Celine? I couldn't tell you where she is right now. But Emma's still alive, that's guaranteed. You can tell? I'm her familiar, so we got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I know is that she's alive though, nothing else. How peculiar. Anyway, there's no point in assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. So try to keep the faith, alright? Think of this way, they're probably just as worried about you as you are for them, and yet here you are, safe and sound. You've got a point, actually. Safe and sound you may very well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay home for a time and recover your strength. And while you're here, why not go pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true, I think they'd all be delighted to see you. And if you like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks for concern at least, but I'll be fine on my own, honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll do just that. Depths of Despair. Looks like Elise and Princess Elfin have already gone out. Look, like Mom said, it might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a good chance to walk around the village and collect myself a bit. Event markers, key events to require to advance the story, and then quest events. Alright. Mirror's Town can be accessed with the X button. Alright, went back and redid the battle so I could scan the boss. These are its stats. Yeah, these stats would not look very high for the endgame of CS1, but for here, yeah, Rean is total wimp now. He's barely faster than the boss, too. Bad thing is I ended up using more items because I was kind of impatient, but I can probably earn those back by farming money anyways. Oh well. It's the irony of it being so easily unbalanced, yet I have no allies, right? Yeah. That's for sure. At least its defenses wasn't sky high like in some of the older Trails games. Where I think in SC, the boss of that the prologue, it was really hard to damage with physicals. That's for sure. Yeah, you have to use attack items to get them down quickly. Alright, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe.